Apparently, like, a bunch of Jewish people, they went, like, crazy because they were trying to ruin my life or something because they're Jewish. And every time that, like, something was going well, they would, like, panic and freak out. And they got steadily worse. And there were so many Jews here who work here and everything, and I was like, why are you here? Can you go back to, like, Jewland or something? Like, it's just, all of them, they all think alike, and they all do the exact same thing, which is attempt to swindle people out of their money. And then, they were the ones stalking me and saying all this weird shit and hating me every time their plans of trying to send me to prison didn't go through. And I was like, I don't fucking know what the fuck you're talking about. To me, I'm just like, yeah, they would legitimately stalk me, text every other Jew that they knew, and then literally harass me and verbally assault me by, like, insulting me and calling me all these names out of nowhere. Because they didn't get to ruin my reputation and nobody believed them about the stories that they were making up. I was like, okay. And now they're just following me around in their cars and playing loud music and honking at me, and I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? And also, I didn't know they all smoke crack. That's where most people are making money off of it from. Like, they literally every single Jewish person smokes crack or does crack or something. And I was like, ew. Not only are you Jewish, but you're a crackhead. That's nasty. But anyway, yeah, I was like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, leave me alone. I don't care if you're Jewish or not, but whatever you're doing is inappropriate. And I will say the same thing to anybody else if they were doing that. And also, I didn't know, but, like, this Jew that hired me to work as a busser slash, what is it, cashier? So, bussing tables and doing the cash when he needed extra help or an extra hand. He only hired me because he thought that I would. This is Aroma Espresso Bar, by the way, the company that's been copying Korea's financial methods and business practices. I think they legitimately copied word for word. They stole somebody's business plan and then tried to set up on their own, and I was like, what the fuck? But anyway, yeah, he only hired me because he thought that I was gonna teach his employees different languages and, like, psychology and all that kind of stuff, like tutor them if they need extra help and, like, teach them how to speak English properly and, like, teach them, like, French and, like, a new language because some of them were on a work visa and stuff. And I was like, are you fucking stupid? And the reason why he said that would happen is because of this kid named Daniel Ko, or this man named Daniel Ko. And he said that he was Korean. I don't think he's Korean. I think he's Chinese. I don't understand what the fuck his problem is, but he's been copying me and he thought that he was me. Like, he legitimately thought him and I were the same person, and at one point he thought that he was me. And he started to talk about himself and behave as if he was me. It was really creepy. And I didn't do anything to the guy, that's the thing. And we didn't even know each other that well, and we weren't even that close. And I never screwed him over or anything, so I just don't understand why he would even do that. But he was the one who told the manager that hired me that I would do that for the other people because I can see that they need it. And since they need it, I'll do it for them even if they don't pay me. And I'm like, I feel like he was talking about a dream that he had. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, are you high or something? Like, why would anybody do that? What you need something done for yourself. They need help, and this magical person, right? God's gonna come down and make sure that you're personally okay, because that's how people do things, right? That's insane. I'm like, what are you saying? That, like, this magical entity out of nowhere, they're gonna come down and make sure that you're okay personally. Oh, I need these things, so you have to give it to me, and you have to, like, you know, sacrifice yourself so that I'm okay, because you're gonna be okay after, and I'm gonna be okay after, and you have to help me. And I was like, I genuinely don't have to do a damn thing, because I don't fucking know you. I don't know if you deserve it, and clearly, since you can't even afford it, I'm assuming that you don't deserve it. Look, you know what most people do? They save up money so they can afford to hire people or pay people for their services. That's what a sane person does, okay? Look, I don't have enough money for it right now, but if I save up and budget and finance it properly, then I might have enough money for it. Probably, like, a few months down the road. like, it doesn't really make sense for me. I was like, so you're expecting me to like do all that for you, and you think that it's realistic that this person is gonna help you and do all that stuff, and there's literally, they're not asking for you from anything. Like, you can be just whoever you are. You can be a complete jackass. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why nobody, like, that's why you don't have any money and nobody wants to work with you. You can be a complete jackass and you can be the biggest piece of shit in the world, but since you need those things, they're just gonna give you those things and help you. That's called being a beggar. Okay, that's a fucking beggar. That's a bum. I don't understand why the fuck, like, he thought that that would be, like, appropriate or normal. I'm like, it makes no fucking sense. I don't personally understand why. And also, some people are hating on me because I'm not ruining the economy. I'm like, why would I want to ruin the economy here? That would lead to disaster and failure, like, everywhere. Oh my god, my allergies are acting up like crazy. Dude, I'm like, I don't understand what the fuck they're talking about. I was like, what are you saying right now? Did I bring my... I didn't. I don't think I brought my... Oh, damn it. But yeah, they were like, oh, like... Yeah, the guys that I worked with are like, oh, you need all those things, and well, why aren't you helping us? Well, I'm like, because normal people in your situation, they save up money. They actually ask people who are qualified and eligible to give those services, and they actually seek people out and say, hey, I can't afford this right now. Do you think you can put me on a payment plan, or maybe you can get it on credit? They don't ask things for free. Like, that doesn't even exist. I'm like, are you watching a movie, Daniel? You think movies are real life or something? Is that your problem? Like, that sounds like a fucking movie. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then he thought that I'd be friends with him after. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry I talked all that shit and forced you to work there, and then, like, lied to my employer and all that kind of stuff, but, like, I don't want to go to prison anymore, and, like, it's not really my fault because, like, I thought, like, it was okay at the time, but I understand that it's not okay anymore, so, like, can we be friends now? And I'm like, how about you go fuck yourself? How about that? I fucking can't stand the kid. Holy shit, he's retarded. Also, another YouTuber, Higa, had something to do with Jenna Marbles, who's trying to, like, ruin my life. I went to LA, and she literally stole my towel. She just stole it, and I'm like, and I was, like, really pissed because I'm like, why the fuck you work here and you watch some fucking retarded bitch come in and steal somebody's towel? This is your client. I'm your client here, or your customer, and you're gonna do that shit, and you're expecting your business to stand or whatever, and I'm like, that doesn't fucking make any sense. And then she was like trying to target me online, and she was like, I didn't know she was doing that for eons. Honestly, since her first channel was started, I don't know how long she was stalking me. I didn't even know she was living in Canada at one point. I actually don't know if she lives in LA, like she claims she does. And she's like, what? Oh, and she got like this other YouTuber, Higa, who claims to be Japanese, but he's just retarded. His parents were saying that Japanese people are retarded. That's why they told him he was Japanese. It's just so fucking weird. I'm like, what is wrong with your entire family? Like, what the fuck are you doing? But he doesn't get it because he's a retard, right? And I'm like, you're not fucking Japanese, dude. I think you're inbred Chinese. So fucking weird. Oh my god. And then, there's another Jenna Davies worker. She did some stupid shit, and she thinks it's my fault somehow, because, again, all these people think I'm their mom. They think that I gave birth to them, and that I'm personally responsible for what they're doing and how they're going to do things in life. And I'm like, I don't fucking know you! Why do you think that we're friends? There was another worker here who was looking at me, is talking about me, and he was trying to get my attention, and I was like, I don't know you, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, this is why I hate poor people. Look, if you put a beggar and give him $1 million and put him in a nice house, he's still a fucking beggar. Okay, it doesn't change anything about that guy. A jackass in a yacht is still a jackass. Like, I don't understand how people don't get this. Okay, like, an idiot working in corporate is still an idiot. I don't know why anybody would hire him other than to just make fun of him and laugh at him all day. I guess people need a break from all the horrible atrocities that are happening in the world today. So they're like, look, that guy's so stupid. Fuck. Holy shit. Sorry, we can't actually make you like, we can't, logistically speaking, there's no reason for you to hate him unless he worked with you. So here's just take the load off your back, you know, like just take it easy for a bit. Just laugh at this idiot. Just laugh at him, he's so stupid. Everyone hates this guy. Kind of like boosts employee morale at the same time. That's a cheap tactic, but I guess it never fails. Never ever fails. But only downside to that is that now you have to pick up that guy's slack because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And you still have to consider him part of the team, which sucks. It's a psychology trick. They do that all the time in psychology studies. Honestly, they're like trying to rework it or reinvent it, try to present it as new, but it's the same idea, same method presented over and over in different situations. They're like, look, if we do it this way, maybe things will change, and they're like, nope, same thing happened. Same thing happened again. But yeah, oh my god, I don't know what the fuck to do about my allergies. It's allergy season. I'm allergic to everything outside in Canada during spring and summer, like literally every single thing. Oh my god, I am dying currently. I don't know where my headband went. Can't find it. Probably should be in my bag somewhere. I might have to check later. Yeah, but that's basically what's been going on. I don't understand what the fuck their problem is. It's like, do you owe me money? You need to pay me back. It's not like, they're really stupid. They think that I'm gonna wait around and like accept their offer, and they're like, we finally paid you back, so you ready to be friends now? I'm like, I'm not. No, absolutely not. No.